Oh, yeah. Shit. That's the one thing I forgot to change. I'm going to lean over like this to make it seem even more harder. There we go. I've been on my own. There you go. That's it. That's cool. I've been on my own all week. I had no need for this sort of thing. There we go. There he is.
Hi, everybody.
John's back,
hey,
everyone. Twitch. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Final Fantasy. I keep saying 9, but it's 8, isn't it? Final Fantasy 8. My name is Sterling. I'm joined back by John. He's all back now.
I'm here. I've had a hula day.
He's had a hula day in Fentra Parks.
Fentra Parks.
He's got him back now. Instead of looking at my, where's John? There he is.
I'm here.
Also, I have a tiki glass. I must say that now. Blur. Sorry. Tiki glass is making me very burpy by the sounds of it.
Yeah, burp.
Right, I'm going to put that there a bit more.
Tiki.
Tiki. How are we all doing, guys? Are we all good in the hood?
How are we all doing?
How are we all schmiggity doing? Ooh,
oh, I found him.
Autobots. Oh, I found him. Hiding under the bed.
Yep.
Ugh. So, what was I going to say to you? There's something I wanted to ask you. Oh, it happened when you weren't here, but now you are back. I want to get your thoughts on the sort of thing about our new Joker that's been...
Oh, yes. I haven't actually seen anything about him, to be honest. I've not been watching out.
If you were going to hire a creepy person to play it, he's at the
he's on the top of the pile. Yeah,
he's at the top of the pile. I've seen a bit of footage of it.
Yeah, I've seen that there has been some stuff that's been sort of brought out.
What he's going to be like?
Yeah.
I don't know. What way is he going to go? Oh, it's Wayne.
Do you want to turn this down a little bit? In case it's echoing.
Yeah, we'll do. Actually, there we go. There we go. Where are we? I didn't say. What? Say, I remember now, sir.
Shut up.
Who?
Anyone. I don't care. Shut up.
Shut up.
We're currently in Timber.
Yeah.
That's the place we're currently in.
I'm yelling Timber. That's a funky looking train.
Yeah.
That's a funky looking train. So how are we all doing? Good, guys?
Hey, George, how you doing?
Are we all good in the hood? Did we have a nice weekend?
Did we have good times?
Yeah,
good tidings?
Since we're all back at work now, or school, or whatever it is now. John's like, ooh.
I'm proper sulking.
Oh, really? No, you don't like your work, though, do you?
Yeah.
I don't know the people I work with.
I'd be happier if I wasn't working.
We'd all be happy if it wasn't working. You just got to win the Euro Millions or win the 20... What is it this week? 20-odd million on the normal lottery? That'd be perfectly good for me. I could just retire and then just, I don't know, something.
Yeah, that's alright.
Holiday.
Yep,
just a massive holiday. Just immigrate somewhere or something like that. Oh, I can't remember what we've named our people. Did we seriously name someone Rim Job?
Yes, we did.
And HotDoggin. Don't forget HotDoggin. HotDoggin's back, everybody.
There.
And we've got Keanu as well. Keanu.
It's all the Aeons that we've named.
Cell is yes, gonna playing the newest Hitman game. How is that? How is that, Twitch?
How is the Hitman?
Not that I've played many Hitman.
I struggle with the Hitman games just because I'm not exactly the best at them.
Why?
I get impatient.
Alright, so instead of having to like slowly assassinate someone, you just rock up behind them like, bosh! Right, and down. Yeah.
Pretty much.
You'd make a rubbish Hitman.
Yep. No, in actuality, I'd probably make a semi-decent one because I'd set things in motion long before.
Oh, right, okay.
That I then wouldn't have to be around to make sure they actually work. It would be things that I'd make it so that a building collapses without me having to be around it. But with this, you have to be there, so you have to like stealth past people, and it's like one of the things where people don't go in a centered thing whenever I played it. So I was just like, oh, okay then. Yeah. I guess I'm fucked then.
I guess this isn't happening the way I wanted to go.
Yeah.
Oh well, cock and lock. Here we go.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I played a Hitman game. Fucking Jesus, that was many moons ago.
I remember playing a Hitman game and my brother was trying to figure out how to do it. To be honest, when it comes to, I'm not good at playing them.
Yeah.
But I am once again very, very much with those sort of things, I am an ideas man.
Oh, right, okay.
So my brother was trying to play it, and he was like, I don't know how to do this. I can't figure it out. And I went, can I have a look? And as he sort of showed me what he was doing, I realised what he was doing. Or I figured out something that he hadn't realised. To the point where I went, oh, you can climb out the balcony and then just hop over to the next room. And he was like, what? I was like, yeah, do that. And just so I end up guiding him through.
It's pretty good if you don't follow the opportunities. If you do that, it gets too hands-holdy. Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you do this.
But it is very much like it's a build your own murder castle, isn't it? Pretty much.
I'm always on board with that sort of thing.
As
long as I can find the most inventive and horrible way to kill someone, then it's fine.
It's one of it does look intriguing. It looks like a really impressive game, but it's one of those things that I'd get if I can't dick about to the level that I would like to. I just get bored.
Yeah, I can see what you mean with that one. Are the volumes alright, guys? Can you hear us okay? Is the game too loud? Are we too quiet? Or whatever? I don't know.
I'm just going to sit here and just still
don't
right
now. No. So we've just been watching Strictly stuff.
Yeah. Shouldn't be able to get the highest rank or first time playing. Yeah, that's true. I can see. It depends, though. I mean, it would be. It's not very gratifying if you sit there and you do everything you possibly can, and then you go, yeah, well, it's your first time. You don't get the best.
Yeah.
This proves that you're a much better gamer than what some other people are. That's what it does.
Oh, what's he doing?
He's Kuro.
Oh, fair. I thought he was just gonna like be gone, rim job. Ha.
No rim job here.
Rim job. Rim shot.
I don't know what things I've got, so I'm just going through, just trying to make sure I've got plenty of healies and all that sort of stuff.
Healies. No healsies.
Thunders.
Thunderstruck. What I'm doing here. My lack of sleep might be catching up here, like, insanity, like, yay, insanity. Yeah.
I'm catching butterflies.
If you're happy, you know it, clap your hands. Sleep deprivation, kids. It's fun.
Yeah, make sure you sleep.
Yeah, make sure you sleep.
Get as much sleep as you possibly can, because it goes bye-bye.
Yeah, it does, yeah. When you get a bit older, it's like, You know, was it when you were a kid, you never wanted to sleep, was it? It's like, right, I'm up, and now it's like,
Well, no, it was more the idea that when you were a kid, you didn't need sleep. Everything just kept powering through.
Yeah.
Whereas for me, I'm fed.
And you could do a fair amount of dickery. Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Do you make it? Can you go like the full like Wile E. Coyote and just like?
Yeah, I've seen stuff being played of it, and you can give it the full sort of like dun 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 dun. You can give it the full sort of shebang like that. So.
But you just wicks it and a barrel rolls down and it sets off like a pendulum.
Yeah.
And once that pendulum hits like a red hot poker iron, which sets off a firework.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which fires at a bomb.
You can go the full shebang on it,
Right.
which is always entertaining.
That's the sort of thing I'd like to see. Fires a firework into a pack of C4, which blows up, which throws a glass into someone's face.
I mean, from what I remember, I think you can actually do like you can go into an area, you can like drop a candelabra onto the ground, or a chandelier. Sorry, not a candelabra. When they're going, oh shit, get out of here, you can just basically be waiting for them and go, hello, son, dodge, and just be done with. I think even there are points where you can actually like go up to like a random barmaid, dose a drink, she'll deliver it to the guy, and you'd be like, peace, and just.
You can jump in with dual business and C4. I guess you have low score. Oh, okay, so the lowest score.
So the highest score is from actual stealth. You can quite. I mean, I saw someone basically pick a fight and then just stand in the toilets and wait. And just actually, all these people just kept coming through the door, and it was just like dink, dink, just dropping all these people constantly. That's a thought. I just remembered.
Oh, I need to share everyone one of my new theories. I've come up with a new theory, John.
Yes.
You know one of my many theories Like the Mary Poppins is a Time Lord.
Yes.
And what was the other one? Oh shit. Never tell a person the right year if it's a time traveling Time Lord. I have discovered who invented twerking.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, if I gave you 1,000 guesses, you'd probably never get it. Okay. Do you want me to put you out of your misery?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Good. High score comes from only killing the target.
It's deleting camera footage and 2 close encounters. You got to be very.
You got to be very stealthy. No, Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan invented twerking. We have him to blame for it. You heard it here first, folks. I've discovered the conspiracy that is twerking. Well, there's actually quite a lot of video footage of it. In the film The Tuxedo, where he gives it the full James Brown, he goes up to a lady and literally twerks in her face. Now, I cannot remember a film that has predated this that has twerking in it. Therefore, Jackie Chan invented twerking. Now we all know.
I would question that. It doesn't do it into someone's face specifically, but I'm pretty sure Jean-Claude Van Damme shakes his ass at someone quite severely.
I mean, we all know who invented the selfie. That's fair enough.
Yes. Satan.
Satan. No. Bill Nye. Bill Nye invented the selfie.
Did he?
There is a picture of Bill Nye on a flight in like 1887 where he's literally got a Kodak camera and taking a picture. So it's like, so Bill Nye invented the selfie. Now I can deal with that. Bearing in mind, I just watched something on YouTube yesterday about Bill Nye at the Emmy Art Awards. It's the Emmys that celebrate like all the back studio sort of things, like the makeup, the dance, and sort of thing. And he was presenting a 50-year sort of tribute to Star Trek.
Okay.
So like obviously the music of Star Trek, the aesthetics and all that sort of thing. Nice side note going on. They had obviously like all like cast members, like backroom staff from over the years.
No.
But they also had a member of cast from every single series.
Right.
So they had the guy who played Chekhov in the original series, can't remember his name. LeVar Burton rocked up. The bird who played Lieutenant Dax in DS9. Jerry fucking Ryan turned up. I was like, oh yeah, man, she is looking hot still. I was like, fuck yeah. And then one of the birds from Enterprise. And then to accept the award, guess who it was? The big man himself. Big Bill Shatner, and he got to walk out with a tart on New Discovery. She's like, "Oh, hello, darling." You can see him like, "Oh, my. Oh," looking around like, "Oh, Klingons."
Oh, Klingon.
Yeah, yeah, he looked well happy.
Yeah, I bet he would.
But yeah, Bill Nye was doing a tribute to that. He was all right. Yeah, I like the way I went off tangent there.
That's not the one to go. Forgot where to go. Silly chefs always leaving highly toxic rat boys in the kitchen. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
This is why I've got a kosh cupboard.
What?
Kosh cupboard.
You smash someone over the head with a kosh?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, in case of annoyance,
like,
break here.
Sterling, can I borrow some spices? Sure.
Yeah.
Aha!
Give me highly toxic rat poison in the kitchen. Yeah, that happens when someone annoys you. They've complained about this, have they?
I choose to ignore.
Yeah.
See, complaint.
Let me sprinkle this on, this fluorescent powder. Yeah, Jerry Ryan. Mind you, what's the tits? Old Dax was looking pretty funky, wasn't it? I can never remember her name. Yeah, she was looking pretty good for a...
Which one was she in?
DS9.
She in DS9?
Yeah, the one with the spikes.
I don't know.
Banged Wolf. Which is fucking terrifying thought. Michael Dawn trying to smash you.
Michael Dawn.
I still love that tweet. That was great.
Oh yeah,
that tweet from Brett Spiner.
Yeah, if anything happens to me, you know it's Michael Dawn. It's like, what? You know what you did.
For those of you guys who don't know, there was Brett Spiner's clearly just decided to become the troll of the Star Trek community, where he was trolling out about something. What was it? I can't remember.
It was the idea that I think it was. I can't remember what it was. It was mostly in regards to the idea of like people leaking sensitive information towards, I think it was Donald Trump or something like that.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And so it's the idea that he said, like, he just went, if anyone's, because it was to do with the idea that they didn't know who in the White House had basically been leaking information to the New Yorker or whatever it was. I can't remember.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah. And
so they were saying that if any random information gets leaked about me, it's definitely going to be Michael Dawn. So he'll tell you now. He knows exactly who it is.
And then Paul Michael Dawn's tweet about like, wait, what? And then Brett Spiner's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what you did.
Poor bastard. Well, poor Michael
I
Dawn.
like the idea that Michael Dawn's just sitting there at home, just chilled out, and he's just literally going, what? What? What have I done?
He's even phoned him up and was like,
Yeah.
what? And just not taking his call, just left it there.
Just every time Michael Dawn calls me, he's what you did. Just hangs off on him.
Funny shit. Mind you, I still want to see my Patrick Stewart Star Trek thing. Just wanted to be him in a care home. Just wheeling around like he does in like X-Men. Hello, Jean-Luc. Do you want to go to the toilet? Number one. Okay, you want to go for a number one, do you? Okay, come on then. Number one.
I want it to be more even weirder than that. It's just the idea that they go, come on, Jean-Luc. We need to take you to the to the psych room, and all you hear is beep beep, and you're like, oh god, he's in the fucking chair from the original beep beep, and you're like, oh god.
Yeah.
It's like
tapping away,
and it's like, and fucking what's his name shows up, like number one shows up and just goes, has he spoken any more since? And he's just like beep beep, and he's like you can speak, Jean-Luc, damn it.
Or even worse, he's just got a hallucinatory, imaginary friend, which is Shatner. just walking around, he's like, do not see him! Ah! Oh my. You were never the one I was.
But the worst thing is the fact that it's actually not, it's not Bill Shatner as, oh my god, what is going on with my brain today?
Not Bill Shatner. Kirk, yeah.
Sorry, my brain...
Farted there, didn't you?
No, not...
You're still in holiday mode, aren't you?
Yeah, it's the fact that I still can't remember what the name of Will Riker is. There we go. Thank you, brain. Jesus wept. That was horrible. But yeah, I just have the image that he's just like stand there. It's not like it isn't Bill Shatner as Kirk. It's just Bill Shatner. So it's even more confusing. Yeah. It's just him going, well, yeah. This is a very strange place.
Just singing away like,
yeah.
Rocket Man, you're a rocket man. Is this just fantasy? Like, go away! Leave me alone! You want to go to the toilet? Number one! Oh no, someone's had a number 2 accident. Number 1. Someone didn't drink their prune juice, did they?
It would just
tea, Earl Grey. Tea, Earl Grey, hot.
Just like, okay, here you go now. Be careful. It just goes, ah, number 1. Just throws it. So.
Why aren't we writing this thing?
Because it would be really shit.
No, I think Patrick Stewart would be on board with this.
Yeah, but that doesn't make it a good thing.
So
Patrick Stewart was on board with the Emoji Movie. There's no coming back from shit like that.
This is why I think Patrick Stewart's lost it, and the fact that he thinks he needs to do something a bit more serious. Like, I can't do Shakespeare anymore. I'm too old for that. I'll have to go back to Star Trek and be more serious.
You say that? I mean, I think it's the fact that like you've got oh my god.
What?
Come on, brain. It's really shut down. Not Michael Gambon. What's the other fucking...
Ian McKellen.
Ian McKellen, thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's like Ian McKellen still doing his sort of like acting shtick on wherever it is. I think he's in.
What's he?
He's doing King Lear, isn't he?
He is doing King Lear
At the moment.
Yeah,
he's on TV or coming out in the
he's
cinema.
doing something else again soon. Ian McKellen. I heard him on the radio the other day.
But it's
I've just had another thought.
what?
In the care. Him going, #1, he looks over, there's a piano and there's just old like Avery Brooks just giving it like that.
Yes.
But the thing is, you wouldn't need to let him act. Just Avery just wheel him in one day
just
action. Yeah.
Just let him play.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, the piano man, here we go. As he says dicks about, just like,
And then just Bill Shatner on the top of it going,
yes.
Hollywood, if you're watching, send the check. We'll be on the next flight over. You pay for it.
Yeah, damn right.
How much hate would it get me?
Sweet.
The Star Trek community would declare a fad war on us. HotDoggin! Ow, my finger. In the very last episode, for some reason, Mark Hamill just walks. As a proper finger.
I was actually thinking when we were on the train going up to EGX. I was sitting there, and for some reason I don't know why it came into my head, but I was thinking about what if we were going to do like a fancy dress party for Halloween or whatever.
Yeah.
Who I'd go dressed as. And I do not know why, but for some reason the only person that came to mind is I should go dressed as Mark Hamill's cock knocker. I do not know why. Because I was thinking, I was like, it's actually really easy. All we've got to do is get a Hulk hand, get some sort of pinkish or like a skin-coloured spray paint. There's the hand done, and then just make sure you got like a ginger wig and sort of start working on the actual costume. And I was like, cock knocker. How is that not the best thing to go just as?
Oh. And the
So yeah, people, this is how my day goes.
Yeah. Last week we were all like, ha ha! I was like, ha ha! I'm by myself. I need to keep myself company. I was like, oh, this is a bit boring. I was like, now I know back. Ah, normal service has resumed.
You're like, oh god, I wish I was on my own.
What was I playing? 2 Point Hospital.
2 Point Hospital. Are you getting addicted to that?
I'm trying not to play it off stream.
Really?
It is. Yeah, it's purely. That's why I had to stream yesterday because of that. I want to play that. Did you hear about my 60 parsecs dilemma?
No, what?
Friday night, sat down, got 60 parsecs. I was like, right, I'm going to rage through this. I'm going to try and get to what I can do. First try, completed.
Really?
First try. Survived. I survived, no one else did. But I still beat the game on the first try. And you know what? No.
You're not having it, are you?
No, I'm not. I don't. It's not as hard as the first one by any stretch of the imagination. The thing that makes it weirder is, first of all, you know, the first bit we go around collecting.
Yeah.
They've simplified that, so it's way easier to control.
All right.
So you can literally whiz round everywhere and get loads of things in not much time, which I think that's what gave the first one its kind of bit of a like thing, like, oh fuck, you know, you tried to control it. It was very hard. It's the fact that you can, because in the game you can break things down and make resources with it.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
And I think that's not what 60 said. It's supposed to be about managing what you have and collecting.
So it makes
more.
it a hell of a lot easier.
It does. It's like, oh, he's a bit hungry, but don't worry, I'm making some soup. So then he gets to the next day, he's like, oh look, there's soup ready. Or, oh look, he's going a bit cuckoo for coconuts. Oh look, there's a sock ready.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, like you can break things down to make it so, yeah. It's not as difficult as the first one.
Really?
I was speaking to Cara about it, and she said, if you've obviously played the first one, you'll have way more better luck with it, and be able to play it better. And I just blitzed through it first time. I was like, oh. Yeah. And now I've got no inclination to go back and play it again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I've done it.
Yeah. You say that, but now the challenge comes from trying to complete with more people alive.
You do that.
Huh?
Strictly speaking, we did the first one with only us and me and Mary Jane. Us and Mary Jane.
Us and Mary Jane. Yeah, that's when we finished it.
I did play the first one.
Hello.
Oh God.
Bye bye.
What the fuck?
We need to get down there. pretty much.
Kitty.
That's what it's telling us, is we need to get down there.
Yeah, but it was literally land on this planet, survive on this planet, help this robot, and then she offers you a home, and you survived. I was like, oh, okay. Right. Oh, itchy back. Oh, hello. Who is this? How many times have I told you not to take money from strangers? Is she giving him? Oh, she. Oh, that's
good. So that should be done.
That's a bit.
What? Ah. I reduced the price from 1,000 gil though.
It's not about the money. I didn't raise you like that. Okay. It's the fact that we've just witnessed child abuse.
Yeah. You don't have to pay me.
You're just going to do a somersault with the wall, like.
You can do it first then.
Want to take a look and... No, I don't want to take a look.
Yeah, I was going to give you money, but if you don't want it, fuck you.
Yeah.
You're obviously a businessman, so I'm more than happy to help you out.
Excuse my little entourage coming through your living room, like la 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 la. Oh dear, my eyes are getting heavy already. What the fuck?
Okay, no.
It might have to be a 2-hour thing tonight.
A sleepy stream.
Yeah, sleepy stream. Then. Good night. The caffeine doesn't do anything anymore.
Yeah, the caffeine does shit all.
Yeah.
These Timber Hicks hate us enough as it is.
Timber Hicks.
Oh my. Let's get him.
Let's get him.
Oh, fuck face, bring it.
Yeah. I'll snap you in half like a fucking twig.
Let's do this.
Sorry, could you just pass me my phone? Sorry. Just need to rock before it gets some momentum. Thank you. What does everyone say? What actual day is Halloween this year? And before you say first, it's not day.
Tuesday.
Wednesday.
It's close.
Very close.
I shouldn't really have known, because I had to set up a spreadsheet today with the dates. So I should have known, but I didn't really think.
Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
Normal ammo.
Normal ammo, as opposed to what?
It's fire ammo, and all other manner of types of ammo. Because this game, you get a shit ton. You get to like throw bullets at people.
Sweet.
We get a guy later on who has gun. Yeah. So we can just sit there and just shoot. You get armor piercing bullets and stuff like that.
Excellent.
He's one of my favourite characters because he's so fucking useless. Like the most useless sort of person you could ever ask for, which is, I can. Sorry. It's like, I'm a sniper. I'll fucking destroy these people, but I don't like shooting people. You know what we want now. It's like, I get nervous. You're like, you fucking child. Hey, woman. I broke it.
PS4 Master Race. How about no?
No.
How about no?
I've got PS4, it's not Master Race.
How about no? And here, wait, here I go again. No. Although if I did win the lottery, the first thing I would do is buy one of those big fuck-off things we saw at EGX. The big round one. I was like...
Oh, the round one. Nice.
Sit there stroking it. Ah! You're like a kitten with a ball of yarn. I don't care. Which is... It was a lovely computer. I don't even know what the specs were on it, but it just looked so pretty.
See,
everything was water cooled on it. Even like the mouse, probably.
It might as well have just been fucking just in water. Like, just been a vortex inside it. That'd been amazing.
Yeah. I mean, it was about $6,000, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Which, if I won the lottery, fair enough. I'd buy one. I'd buy two, so you can have two balls. Like, And the smallest monitor I can find. There you go. Play on that.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
Actually, no, I'd buy everything. Nine new, and I'd probably like Stardew on it or something.
Oh, yeah, I'd put Stardew on it as well. I like this. This is what's happening with this. we're watching this on it. That's for damn sure. They're playing.
What are you playing? Dead Cells, damn it.
Now I can do this really quickly.
Well, stop looking at me. Stop looking at me. Thwam. Beep. Oh, I think I'm starting to pick up now.
And flailed.
I'm flailed. Oh, is it mirrors again? A bit cold.
Oh, right.
I did open the window to get some air. There's lots of cats around here. Cats and cats and cats.
We are in an alleyway.
What? It's Top Cat.
That's Thomas O'Malley, the alley cat.
Everybody wants
To be a cat. The cat's the only cat who knows
what it's at.
Everybody's picking up on the feline beats. Because everything else is obsolete.
See, I can't remember much of the top of the Aristocats.
The cat makes you wish you weren't born. Every time he plays, oh, a rinky tinky tinky. What? They're actually the lyrics.
I know they're the lyrics, and yet that was
feline days.
we can't just rush in. Rim job. No, you need to make sure everything's all hunky dory first. Guys, are we hacking? Are we? Are we doing the Running Man? Stick your hand on your rear and rip out your goddamn spine.
I like the idea that Keanu has just given up on like being a man of sort of like action. He's just like, you come up with the plan, I'll fucking kill it. I don't care what it is.
Ugh.
It's like she could quite literally be like, hi, Keanu, I want you to kill that building, and he just stand there for hours just hacking at it. Just,
dead. Oh, have you seen the advert going around now? I can't remember what it's for, but it's got a creepy Arnie bot in it.
No.
Ugh, I saw it today. It's basically, I think it must be for insurance or something like that. Basically, they open this present and it's like an Arnie, you know, like Total Recall Arnie like robot head, like but it's that on a little like remote control car, and it's so fucking terrible. And then it shoots like disco lasers from its eyes. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
We're about to tell Rimjob where the fuck she can go.
Okay.
literally, she's gone. Oh, your life's so like sad that you just do what other people order you to do, and that. And he just goes, where it's easier that way. He's like, to be honest, I don't think you can do it.
Yeah.
So he's just like, how's your day? Really?
Yeah.
The three of you plop down on the floor, discuss strategy. On top of that, you can't make a decision without our input, right?
Yeah.
How do you think we feel working for such an organisation?
Fucking hell, Keanu, Jesus. Talk about laying on
even
the...
Zell's like, you're being kind of hard. Like, guess I'll follow up. Sorry, guess I got a little carried away.
Jesus, Keanu, lay it on thick, why don't you? Oh,
and then she gets all huffety.
He's just like, fuck off.
You know, maybe this was all a big mistake. I thought everything would work out fine once Seed came to help us. But I guess it's not that easy. You were all hired. It's not like you're one of us.
One of us.
Let's see. We'll cancel the plan and we'll disperse for now. We don't stand a chance if we take them on head on, right? So you guys probably think this is all a game to us. But I'm like, no, I don't think it's a game.
Yeah.
I think you're just fucking useless. There's a difference.
She's run off.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's gone off in a massive huff. But now we've got Selfie back, because that matters.
Yeah.
Are they starting?
Oh, here we go.
Oops.
I am Taco Dal.
Yeah. The Vindaloovian Empire.
Oh, we haven't had any cheeky commands today, have we?
No, we haven't.
Mind you, I'll do it now before...
Hey, look!
Yeah.
It's Trump.
It does. Jesus Christ.
Oh! People of the world, can you see me? Can you hear me? Oh, this is incredible, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a recording. This is actual broadcast over at the air.
Ask anybody. Can I do this in my Trump voice?
Yeah, go for it.
Yes, it has been 17 years. 17 years since my last live broadcast possible. Can you believe? Ask anybody. He even looks like Chum. Oh, please excuse me. I have to. I've lost my composure.
He'd never admit that. He'd never say that.
I lost my composure. Fake press. I say it. We would like to present to you today a message from me, your lifelong president. Big brain on me. Ladies and gentlemen, and of course me.
So he was just the announcer.
Oh well.
No, he just sort of stands there, creepily now.
Hello. Good evening.
Sorry, and then President Dolliot shows up.
Hello. I'll get you, gadgets.
Now he looks
Does he look like Martin Sheen?
He does look a bit like Martin Sheen.
Is it Martin Sheen or Martin? Yeah, Martin Sheen. Greetings, I am Windsor Delling, lifelong president of Galbadia. Today I stand before you to make the following announcement.
Shit.
Shit.
Oh, that's why.
Because you haven't got it turned on.
I'm going to turn it on. That'll help.
Haha.
Maybe I should turn it on
There's some trifling problems standing between Galbadia and the other nations, and they must be resolved. You invaded countries, you silly bitch. That's why. I plan to convene with the other nation leaders immediately to resolve these problems. At this time, allow me to introduce the ambassador who will be my representative for the conference. Man, all this just to introduce an ambassador? The ambassador is the sorceress. Wait, what now?
Yeah. The sorceress. Da 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 da.
I like this.
Yeah.
It's so... Sifa! What the piss are you doing?
Yeah.
Ha ha!
Oh.
I like the little camera work.
Yeah.
You didn't see that shit in any of the other games.
Oh. Instructor Trap and Keanu, what are we doing? I don't know, what are we doing?
You're going to provoke him. Nothing. Our job is to assist the owls. It's none of our business. Timber team, are you watching? Bollocks.
Yes.
Get over here right now. You have permission. I need your help. You tell him. Squad leader. Fine.
Squad leader.
I didn't even get a decision on that one. He just booked it on his own.
Right, let's see if that works now. Should be.
Can't remember if there's a fight here, so let's just
A fight? So we need a countdown for it.
rim job.
5, 4, 3,
Give all your magic.
2, 1.
Yeah. I gotta do it now because Gremlin Kids comes in triggering the language command. She loves it.
Really?
Yeah, she loves it.
Bullshit, fuckshit, fucking sphincter, asshole up your ass, up your cunt, fuck you sideways, you fucking boring fucking whore, fuck off, you cow!
Yeah, she loves that one apparently. Dude.
Does she even know who Brian Blessed is?
No, I doubt it. I'm going to try and get the one where he goes, and then there was a picture of a horse's ass on here as well, because that's blatantly him. The language commands are just going to become all Brian Blessed by the end of it.
We need,
Fly, my pretties!
you do need to have, like, you just need to have, for whatever reason, just have Gordon's alive! It's just like, why? Because it can. Either that, or you got to have him as the Gungan leader, just giving it...
Binks? We ready to throw your ass and impart? That's right, who knows Rim
He
Job?
knows Rim Job.
Yeah.
Is that why he's here? I get it. Your rim jobs. Shut your damn mouth, you chicken.
Ooh, bitch.
He broke out of the disciplinary room, injured many in the process. What a twat.
Yeah.
You stupid idiot.
You
Please,
bastard.
be quiet.
Has there been betrayal, has there?
No, Zell's just a fucking idiot.
Also, that guy's got
Zell
a
likes
massive...
to, Zell likes to speak his mind and doesn't think about anything.
You dumb chicken. You and your dumb, stupid mouth. Zell, stop huffing off. Take care of this mess, instructor, Mr. Leader. Goodbye. Back it up, back it in. Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
After them.
You dumbass. You fucking useless dumbass. I'm gonna stay like this for a little while, right in front of the camera. Just gonna make it so you feel like a prat. You bellend.
Yeah.
This is how I talk to him, directly to him as well. You think he's only use one L there?
Damn it, I can't see.
Yeah, only one L. And you need to get your eyes tested.
I do.
Even I can tell that's.
Bollocks!
Thinking about it.
Bollocks! Bollocks!
Bollocks!
Poor boy. Stay away from me.
Oh God.
Such
It's
a cute little boy.
It's what's her tits from Dracula Dead Loving It. The two ladies that just move like like that.
Stay back.
Oh, here we go. Oh, what's this?
The boy in you is telling you to come. The adult in you is telling you to back off. Oh,
Whoa.
Probably the opposite way around.
Yeah.
You can't make up your mind. You don't know the right answer.
I know the right answer. Just take this sword and plunge it fair and square between your tits.
Oh, don't you worry. You'll see some shit later.
Yeah. Oh, is that? Is it like that? Is it?
Oh no, you think that she like could just would just like be like done, Hadash. That's the end of her.
Yeah.
Oh no, you'll see some shit later, and you'll be like, oh, that's why she's able to just sit there and go, cool, Sepha, who's just shown up and gone, I'm gonna slit this fucker's throat, and gone, ah, little boy, and just, I am not a boy, and it's like, ah, but you are. You're weak, like a boy. Come with me to a place of no return. Bid farewell to your childhood.
Your childhood.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, have a wonderful day.
Yeah, isn't it? Bye. Oh. Frozen in time. Time warp. Whee. Bye. Great big. Oh no, we've been frozen.
Oh, it's the idea that they put a barrier up so we couldn't do anything.
Oh.
But everything's fine now.
Oh no, you've been abandoned, have you?
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Your little boyfriend has fucked everything over.
Yeah.
Where's Sifa? He walked off with the sorceress, you useless toss.
Everyone in this game is like, you, it's proper Keanu, and they're like, you useless toss bag, and you
You should see me. You should see me playing fucking Dragon Quest 11. Oh, I am ruthless on that game.
Yeah.
Literally, there's like one of the characters that I've recently had on in the parties. I've now reached the halfway point, essentially, from what I've been reading.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, you've got a person on your team who basically was the bad guy for a good like first half of it. So I'm going through it. I'm just going, no. Every single person comes in, they go, you must help each other, and I'm like, no. Why the fuck would I help this prick? If it was up to me, and especially if they go like, oh, you're going to speak to the king, and you need to listen to what he says, I'd just be like, the only thing I'm going to listen to is his ankles cracking as I break his ankles and tell him to walk back to his fucking castle. That's the best he's getting from me. If I don't decide to set fire to him as he walks. And I was just literally, and I was sitting there going, are you okay? And I was like, fuck you. It's like the idea that...
I felt that sort of betrayal last week when I was playing Not Tonight. I was playing through it, and I got to a level, and I was like, oh, okay, it's one of these levels. And it was like, went in, they said it was like a government building. They're like, oh yeah, this is where people come and get like free food packages if they're not like English. Just let as many people in as you can. So I was like, okay, fine. So I went through the level. I was like, wow, I've got a lot of people. I'm getting a lot of money. And the government goes, oh yeah, that was a trick. It's just a trick to get people on the boat to ship them off. And I was like, fucking betrayal. I was like, how dare you? I was like, I've just deported about 20 people. I was like, in my own small time. I was like, oh, bastards. I'm a fucker. If I'd known that, I would have let loads of people not on. Kept him in the country. That's a fucked game if there ever was one.
Is it bad, is it now? Is the story getting to you?
Yeah, the story got to me from the beginning, if I'm perfectly honest. Bearing in mind, where are we? We've just started October. In the game, I'm ending September, but it's supposed to be 2018. And by now, this far-right government has gone, right, well, everyone who's not English, on the boat, you know, hurry up, you know, get on. Oh, no, too right, we're going to put you on the boat. And it's like, yeah, Charles, the Queen's dead.
Alright.
William decided, no, I want to be king. So he deposed Charles and did that. The economy has proper gone fucking for shit. There is some other weird other crap as well. Yeah, it's not nice.
Yeah.
It's proper getting me down. Give it a year and it probably will come true.
Yeah.
So there's 4 people watching, guys. Don't be shy. Please come and say hi. My tiki cup. I've got a tiki cup. Don't know why I've got a tiki cup.
Because you wanted a fancy drink glass to
Yeah, I
drink
did.
cup to drink out.
But then if we have cocktails on Saturday, I'm not going to drink out of that.
Why not?
Because I want a proper cocktail glass. I've even got my own stuff for my own cocktails.
But you could have yourself
got,
a proper sort of like a proper tiki type drink. You can get yourself some like
Pineapple
some
juice.
rum, some pineapple juice.
Yeah, but mine's got to be mocktails, haven't they? Hi.
Hi Twitch.
Hi. We know you're here.
You're always here, and I'm thankful for it.
Yeah. We're not saying it's a bad thing. We know you're always here. It was good. You're like the one, like you're like the faithful Labrador that sits here.
He's Arch.
He is Arch. I didn't show you. I bought Archie a bow tie.
What?
I bought Archie a bow tie.
Why? I'm assuming it's white.
No, it's blue actually. Blue with little like anchors on it. I'm gonna get him a blue collar so he has like his normal collar and the Sunday best. So if people come around on Saturday, it's like, oh, Archie's in his Sunday best. What?
Oh, poor Arch.
Look, he's in his 80s now. That's what old people wear. The old boy comes in, he's like,
No, you should give him some incontinent pants.
he's not
Have him
incontinent.
sitting there.
Man, I think he's like those old boys. You see those like old men that like run marathons. I think
Yeah.
he's like that. To be fair, you know, like, oh yes, I've done this all my life. You know, I go swimming every week and I walk 10 miles each morning. He's 80s, or he's got to be his 90s now, because it's his birthday in a couple of weeks. The little bugger will be 11. 11? Yeah, 11. Yeah, 11 it will be. Now you don't show no sign of slowing up.
No.
Well, he's already pretty slowed up a bit, but he doesn't sign no sign of like becoming a complete recluse or useless. Still likes his bit of life. You know, he came in yesterday after his swim like completely broken. Like,
He's probably gotten cold now, so he's probably one of the things where he's like,
yeah, but
fucking hell.
yeah, but he likes the cold. He loves it. I think it because obviously he's a Labrador. They like the cold.
Yeah.
And it suits them better. He much prefers swimming in the cooler weather than he does the hot weather.
You know what I'm saying? At this point, it probably is colder than what some old bones would be up for. So it might be a little bit like, I'm a little stiff right now. Let's just take my time.
He swum in like 1 degree water.
Ugh. He'll die.
Where my Labradors,
He may already be dead.
Labradors used to swim in glaciers, so you know. And he is from Scotland. He's a bonny lad. What is that girl doing? Oh, rim job. What are you doing in the corner?
What's so funny? You're terrible. It's basically Keanu's like, they're sitting there going, I feel sorry for Sepha for breaking out, hurting a load of people, and then trying to slit the throat of a president of a company, of a country, and then being taken away by the sorceress. And he just sits there and Keanu just looks at her and just sort of goes, sorry. He'd fucking hate being called, saying sorry, being called sorry about that. And he's just like, yeah.
The prisoner guy and the sorcerer joined forces, attacked the president. No surprise that Shiva may have been killed because of it.
Even so, I still hope he's alive. Yeah, your fucking boyfriend's a dick. Do what you want. Reality isn't so kind. Everything doesn't work out the way you want it to. That's why.
That is proper Keanu.
Have you noticed though? That is how I think.
Yeah.
Because of this game, is how I think this way. because I realised that yes, it is true. It's like that's not how the world works. Everything doesn't work out. You're mean, meanie. What's with that? Sorry. It's like, what the fuck should I care?
Yeah.
If you're gonna leave town, now's your chance. No, soldier's gonna be.
Let's get out of here.
Time to cock and rock.
Come on, kitty.
Let's go, cat.
Yeah.
You can be our cannon this time.
You can be point man.
he just he sits there and goes, "Come on!" And he just grabs hold of the cat, fast into the thing, and just
Yeah.
launches it. Twang!
Go, catch it! Ah!
Right, can I have ice? Let's do ice.
What is it with the early 2000s that try to reinvent classic 90s things or classic things only to ruin them in movie-wise? Because you had the Inspector Gadget movie, which was terrible. And
The only thing that I will say is an amazing thing about that film,
yeah,
and this shows you
is it the end?
how much.
Is it the end part with Brain?
No,
Oh right.
the Inspector Gadget movie is amazing for the bit where the I think, if I remember rightly, after the cannonball or the bowling ball hits Claw on the hand
Yeah.
and breaks it, he looks up and it's the Yahoo billboard sign, and as it falls down,
Yeah,
it goes
yeah.
Yahoo, and that was the only thing in that entire film that I'm like, yes,
Fair
I will have that.
Yeah. Why is it the early 2000s they butchered everything? Because they had the
I
Inspector
love
Gadget
butchered
movie.
and stuff.
The Thunderbirds movie, which even if it had an R.I.P. Paxman in it,
Yeah.
it was still terrible.
It had fucking what's his tits in it as the
Ben Kingsley.
It had Ben Kingsley in it.
Yeah.
So it's things like Ben King. People would say to me that Ben Kingsley is an amazing actor, and anything that he's in is going to be a good.
No.
Is good thing.
You've never seen that.
I will point him to that,
Yeah.
and also to Iron Man 3. And actually, in saying that,
Yeah.
Iron Man 3 is good because of Ben King. Ben Kingsley is actually one of the better things in that whole film. It makes a little bit of
Was Ben Kingsley
subversion
in
in it.
Alien? No, it's John Pertwee.
Yeah,
wasn't
John
it?
Pertway was in Alien, I think.
Alien
But,
3 on it. Even,
It's
ugh.
also what's it called? It's a vampire film. It's Blood Rain.
Right.
He plays the main bad guy in Blood Rain,
Oh, okay.
and that's apparently, from how I've understood it, it is the worst fucking film almost created in all of time.
I mean, Ben Kingsley can be a very ominous and good bad guy.
Yeah.
I mean, when he did that Jag advert with Tom Hiddleston
Yeah.
and Mark Strong, it's like,
Damn. So I want this as a film.
yeah, I want to see this. Just them playing as like modern East End posh gangsters. But that would be just like Mark Strong's like the head of like the rough, like what is left of the Krays or something
Yeah.
like that. And Ben Kingsley and like Tom Hiddleston are just like part of rival families. That'd be awesome. Make that happen. Yeah.
For some reason, I want to watch Unleashed again. I don't know why.
Unleashed.
Yeah. Jet Li and what's his name? Oh, come on, brain.
Mike Tyson.
No,
That's Ip Man 3. Ugh.
Played.
Your brain's really not with it.
Yeah, I
today.
know. Bob Hoskins. There we go.
Bob, well, he's dead.
No, there's a film called Unleashed with Jet Li and Bob Hoskins. It is an amazing film just because you've got Bob Hoskins in it.
Yeah.
I will quite happily watch that film. It's like Bob Hoskins basically treating Jet Li like a dog, and then all of a sudden Jet Li goes, "No, I'm not having it," and then Bob Hoskins continues to act like a bastard. It's amazing.
Oh, Bob Hoskins.
Oh. I might ruin like someone's evening one day and just sit there and watch like the Super Mario Bros. Film.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh, me and Anna were watching the Everything Wrong with Who Framed Roger Rabbit today, and she was like, it's a bad, it's not a good film. Like, I will let you shut your damn mouth.
How dare she? I
know.
mean, words.
And it was just like, it was actually quite, like some of the information that was given, I was like, oh, no, can't have it.
Bob Hoskins and Christopher Lloyd. How dare you?
Yeah.
fucking... I'm going to have words with your missus when I see you next time. How fucking dare
Such a
you?
good film.
I always like Bob Hoskins. One of the things I always like Bob Hoskins, he wasn't in much of it when he was in Enemy at the Gate. Because he basically went around going, and they're all shitting their pants. It was basically, that's all he basically said. He said, and the enemy is shitting their pants. And it's like, stop saying that line.
So he's like, I like this line. I'm saying it as much as I can.
Yeah, he plays Khrushchev, and he's like, our boys are shitting their pants at the side of the enemy. And then a bit later on, he's like, the enemy is now shitting their pants at us. So he's like, and then, you can shoot yourself in a bit. He's just angry Russian. I'm like, good. And he even puts on a half-decent Russian accent as well. Unlike someone we know, Sean. Mind you, Tim Curry didn't put on a Russian accent either. Oh. What is it with those people? in the hunt for the Red October, like, everyone puts on a Russian accent apart from Sean Connery and Tim Curry. Now, I can understand Sean Connery because he's very hard to,
No, to be honest, with Sean Connery, it's just that he just doesn't give a fuck anymore. He's just like, no.
But you would have thought Tim Curry might have had a bit of a...
I don't think Tim Curry cared. I think...
I mean, Sam Neill was there like, I'm going to do a Russian accent. It's like, well done, Sam. Well done, mate.
Sam Neill will give it the big one. He will do anything. He'll, like, I mean, come on now. He gave it the full big one when he did I Am Home. It was just like, oh, yes, you are. You giant beauty. I mean, he'll help. He played the fucking... He played Damien in, like, Omen 3.
He did.
So that's... I will not hear a bad word. And it's actually almost
I
terrifying.
Unfortunately, I can say a bad word about Sam Neill, and it's one word. Alan.
Alan. That is an amazing bit of that film. I will not hear a single bad thing said about that. Alan.
Jesus Christ, creep.
It wasn't him. He did. Then again,
I know he
it was. But then it was followed by him going, ah, and it was like, oh, are you scared or are you shitting yourself?
Scared?
I can't tell.
What are you more scared of? The fact that the Velociraptor is talking, or the fact that it's the Velociraptor?
So is it? It looked more like he was the way he goes, ah, as if he was just like getting ready to deep throat it more than anything else. It didn't seem like it was like there was no fear in his face.
No.
It was just ah.
Bit of arousal mixed. I've just noticed that Rimjob looks a lot like Cher.
Cher?
Yeah. Do you believe in the knowing?
I don't know about that.
Young Cher. And I know that was like back in biblical times. I've seen a picture of her recently in the sun. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Someone clearly put the lamp on too high a temperature that night, and she just started going. I think she could play Slender Man with not much makeup. Oh my God! Life after love. Oh God, go away. Access granted. Tee-hee. Thanks. Ugh. Tee-hee.
Fuck off.
Yeah. Do one.
Congratulations, love. You have become useless. The only time we're going to use you is when we're forced to. What did you just about to say something? Yeah.
You could do one, love.
Well, we made it. I have that. I have to thank Zone for that. Don't worry, we the fucking go.
Yeah.
He's into naughty magazines.
Oh, is he now?
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, he likes a bit of Penthouse,
Well,
does he?
thank you so much, Rimjob, for cock blocking my bro. How could you?
He likes a bit of Penthouse, does he? Or is he more of just a bit more of an upmarket Playboy fan?
I think he goes for anything he can.
Oh right, okay.
He likes his naughty magazines. Doesn't matter who it is.
Playgirl.
Yeah, could be anything.
He could be into that sort of like way.
Could be into Slap and Tickle magazine. I don't know. Is that an English magazine? I don't know. I'd like to think that is an English magazine. Like,
I like to think there's a magazine called Slap and Tickle.
Yeah, Slap and Tickle. Excuse me, madam. Do you have any new copies of Slap and Tickle? Oh, the fuck. What's the matter? Fuck it.
No, I've got.
Let me do the fucking talk, you piece of shit.
I've got the latest edition of Motorboating Weekly. That is not what you think.
What's going on now?
What's going on? What's going on? Chugga 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 chugga.
I was about to say, there should be a train here.
Chugga 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 chugga. Why's the train got like cannons sticking out the front of it or the back of it?
This is war times.
This is war.
East Academy Station. Get off. Yes.
I'm just going to use the facilities. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Easy now. Calm down. Here's an old boy. Oh, fuck it. The next a mess. We're not too far from Garbania Garden now. Hey, I was just thinking. There might be some bad news from the Garbanian government. What if we get caught and broadcast to the whole world? Then we're gonna die. Silly bitch. Whatever happens, happens. Now, come on. Let's just keep going. It is all your fault. 100% so, and you never learn. Yes. Maybe. Figures. So, shut up. Go to hell. You're just a great leader, aren't you? Yeah, well, you know. What, being with your comrades? I don't believe in relying on others. They can all fuck off. Don't you understand? Whatever. Are you listening? No. Oh, Jesus. What the? This sensation. It's a dance sensation. It's sweeping the nation. Nighty night. Me too. Clonk. Sleepy time. What's going on? I think they went to the dream world. The world within a dream. I don't want to be patrolling the wrong place, like last time. Sorry, this ain't the place. This is it. Let's go, Commander. I wrote the wrong map. Somehow I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, a bad feeling. You're a control Laguna. Seriously, I have a bad feeling. There's something fishy going on here. I know what the old folks say, the unfamiliar weight always happens. I mean, unexpected, right? You only get the part right. Ah, shut up, your face. Stop your clamoring and make sure your gears will set up. Wonderful. I have no magic. That's always a great way to start. Sleep. Kiros. Seriously, this place sure is strange. What the heck is that big pile of rocks? There's a nation of rocks used for carving tombstones. Who knows? Who cares? Still wearing those flashy uniforms. Laguna! There's a load of them. Look at all of the bad men. Hey, 3 people. I'm assuming one of those is still Twitch, so hello. Good evening. Hadash. Ain't got very much in the way of strength at the moment. Alright, what's going on here then? Dead? Dead. Hadash. Okay.
What's happening? Oh,
We're back to Laguana, Kiros, and Ward again.
oh, fair enough. Are they kicking us still?
Yeah, they're doing alright.
They're doing alright, are they?
I'm just gonna try and get some magic because I've put all my magic to the people that aren't here.
Right, so I need to just put this on Discord again. Hey, I was going to ask you. Will you be sitting down with somebody watching the start of Doctor Who?
Anna probably will be, but I don't know what I'll be doing.
No, not looking for.
I've got no interest. I've got no interest in Doctor Who in general, so it doesn't matter.
Not for the sheer fact that start something new. No.
Anna will be the one, like most things, Anna will be the one watching it. I'll just be sort of like in the background. I'll probably be playing like on my laptop or something.
Sorry. From what I've seen, or what adverts I've seen, I think it's going back to a bit more happy, chappy, loving Doctor, rather than the sort of dark, broody Doctor.
See, I think that's what it's playing you into thinking. It's going,
right,
look,
okay.
we're going on an adventure for the first season, and then it's going to turn wrong.
She's just going to wake up one day like,
No, I reckon it's going to be sort of like, it's going to have like undertones of like, the idea of going, no, I am still just as bad as what, like in a bad place as what I was previously.
right.
But I'm just, this is me dealing with it.
This is me with a vagina.
I'm doing other things to make sure that things go
right. Okay.
go to the place they need to be.
Okay.
and then it's just going to be all of a sudden it'll be like one episode where someone's going to go, "You don't care," and it's gonna be her just sort of going, "Oh really?"
Yeah.
And it's just going to turn into, "Oh, hang on, we've aggravated the Doctor."
Yeah.
And she's just going to grab hold of someone by the throat, and I'm hoping, just because it'll be fucking hilarious, it'd be Bradley Walsh. She grabs by the throat and goes, "I've murdered thousands."
Billions.
And that's being conservative with my estimates.
Conservative? Billions? She did murder billions and billions of people. Billions and billions of people.
Yeah, I reckon it'll be her just going, like, there will just be a moment all of a sudden it'll just be like the switch will flip, and it would just be like her just basically just turning into the epitome of death, and she's just like, "Oh no, don't forget,
Yeah.
I will fucking end you."
I'm still. I might be all nice and have long hair now, but trust me,
I
will erase you from the depths of time.
I hope almost it's like is the idea that in some way they'll use the words of some kind of basically, just because I now look female doesn't mean I've changed in who I am. I will decimate your world just to make sure you end. And you're just like, oh,
Yeah.
The Doctor's in a very dark
Yeah.
place this season.
The Doctor's in the PMS regeneration. Oh dear.
It's basically the Doctor just sits there and goes, "Listen, I don't have any problems fucking killing you, your family, or anyone else you think you love."
Going back in time and erasing every single one of you from the time stream.
It would entertain. It'd be one of those things where I just want the idea that everyone's going to go, "It's going to be a lovely feminine person who's going to be caring and about improving the world," and then you just basically get the Capaldi sort of moment come back in where she's like, "Let's play the game, shall we? I'll murder everyone here, and we see where we end up, shall we? I'll keep shooting until someone tells me to stop. We'll see where we end, shall we?"
God, you're making the Doctor sound like more like Mal.
Yeah, damn right. I might actually do that one. I might watch.
What, dress up like Mal? I'll be like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Just see him walking down the street like, yeah.
I might watch Firefly again. I haven't seen Firefly for a long
That's
time.
not on Netflix anymore, is it?
No.
Shit.
I've got DVDs. So
Have you? Oh, I see.
I don't know what they are, but no, I've got.
Yeah, you should dress up like Mal. I feel like fancy dress. Just like,
do you
Space Cowboy.
I know you've seen Castle, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've seen the episode where he does.
Where he dresses up as a minute.
So I'll just
Space Cowboy.
and
What's
it's going to
that?
be like, "What are you doing?" I'm just going to go, "Ha!" just sort of just posing with the gun.
You can see he was so happy with himself then, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Mind you, I like him when he was Nathan Drake. That was fucking
amazing.
awesome.
Yeah, that was really amazing.
I was like, I want to see more
I
of
want
that
to
shit.
see his new. I want to see his new show. He's got a new show called The Roof, or whatever.
Yeah,
The
that's it.
Rookie.
Yeah.
So I want to see some of that and see what that's all about.
He doesn't seem to age either.
No, he does pretty well for himself. He does get a little bit chubby, but
A bit chubby. Yeah, but
he chubs up a little bit.
and then I've
he
just
sort of
seen
calms down.
Rod Stewart, so you know, like,
I don't know what Rod Stewart does. I think it's the mix. I think it's a mix between cocaine and like virgins.
Yeah,
I think he mixes
just virgin.
I think he mixes cocaine with the blood of virgins and sniffs that, and it somehow regenerates him.
No, it's not virgins, it's virginities. He somehow managed to make the virginity like an essence and just absorbs that like a chaos.
He's somehow managed to take like someone's like my brain is.
It's basically like he meets someone going like, "Hi, I'm Rod Stewart," you know, takes him out and then he gets the virginity, makes it a substance, and then eats it like the Chaos Emeralds.
I now know what I was going to say. He goes up to someone, he's like, instead of saying hi, he goes, Hyman, and you're like, "Wait, what?" He's just like, "Mine." It's just like, oh god, no. He's a monster.
He must be destroyed. We're coming for you, Rod.
Oh. That's a horrible statement.
Yeah. There's no Hyman's here.
We're coming for your rod. No.
Yeah. That's always that line from Vicar of Dibley, you're as doomed as a virgin on a date with Rod Stewart. I never get to use that one in my common life.
You just got to try and angle the conversation to that. That's all I end up doing.
People in my face can't really get that far, to be honest.
You try and tell me how I managed to every single day manage to get the word clusterfuck into my daily lexicon, and
that's easy. I can get clusterfuck into everything.
Exactly.
And cacophony. A cacophony of clusterfucking. And then
Discord.
You
want more about the stream? Oh, thank you, Twitch.
Thank you, Twitch.
Thank God.
Discord. As Gremlin would say. Oh look, it's a Discord. Click like the rest. Yeah, a cacophony of
gained a few things. Colostomy bag of
colostomy bag of
shite.
Yeah. A cacophony of clusterfucking. That could be quite easy to get into my everyday.
Try and get the word galvanised.
Galvanised? That's quite easy, is I galvanised the troops.
Okay, I'm trying some words for you.
Blumpkin. I received Blumpkin last night.
Blumpkin, I could probably get into a conversation quite easily.
Into every conversation, though.
I can probably figure out a way of doing it.
Well, I have been going down the... You know when people say, like, for Christ's sakes?
Yeah.
It's one from Archer I've been using, and it's what in the Christ Fu Young are you doing? And it's in one of the newer series where Barry's talking, and they're talking. He goes, "What in the Christ Fu Young are you on about?" I was like, "Well, I'm going to use that now. Then might as well." Which makes it like, wait, what? Christ Fu Young? I said, yes, and go away. Which way? Oh no,
I can't remember what the best way of going is for this game.
And a draw point.
Laguna. Always good to
Laguna. Sorry. It's setting in again. Madness.
Takes its toll.
Takes its toll.
Time is fleeting.
I just
far to see. Free me.
You could get that high thing and you
Free me. Let's do the time warp again. Just jump to the left.
And then let's do the right.
And then to the right. Put your hands on your hips. Bring your knees in tight. The pelvic rise.
I'm going to be just about 40 years old now, isn't it?
You insane. So
It's going to be about 40 years old now.
probably some of that.
That means it's going to be its 50th birthday in the not too distant future, and everyone's going to be walking around like, "We love Rocky Horror." It's like, I don't want to see your testicles hanging out a pair of stockings and suspenders, thank
Don't
you.
lie.
Don't
Don't lie. You do.
I don't, especially you. I'm honest.
Don't lie.
I don't want to see one popping out each side. It's like, John, I don't want to. Like, why are you bending? Why are you bending over, John? No, John.
Oh no! I can see everything. I can see all the things I never wished I could. Satan, save me. You owe me one.
It just becomes the scene out of like Raiders. Shut your eyes! Everyone melting.
There's so many films I actually need to sit down and watch over the weekend.
What, Raiders?
Yeah, I haven't seen loads of films over the weekend. But I know I need to watch them. I just like it's one of the things where I start playing a game and then I mean I've over from Friday to Sunday I played Dragon Quest pretty much all day, every day. I was just playing through it, getting up to high levels and stuff.
Yeah, if I had to sit down and watch one, I'd watch Raiders. I have a bit of a soft spot for The Last Crusade.
See, I can quite happily sit down and watch all of them.
I'm not the biggest fan of the Temple of Doom.
I like Temple of Doom.
Because it's what's her tits just annoys me.
Oh yeah, she is a pain in the ass. But
And after a while, short round does get it.
No, nothing is wrong with pinches of power. Okie dokie, Dr. Jones. In my head, it's always Pinches of Power. It's like, I know he's meant to, who he's meant to be, but in my head, it's always his character from the Goonies. It's always the Pinches of Power. This is incredibly racist, but I don't care. I believe I can make jokes about that film and also say about Pinches of Power because everyone takes the piss out of me and says that I'm Chunk from it. So they can all fuck off and I'll make my own Asian jokes if I want to.
We're not sinking, we're crashing! Oh,
it's such a good film. Even though I know it's a bad film, I love it.
No, Raiders is better.
No, I do like Raiders.
I wonder what the you know how like in Star Wars, in like Star Wars community, everyone always says like always the best one's going to be Empire, and in like Star Trek, everyone says it's Wrath of Khan. I wonder what in the Indiana Jones community is the go-to like Indiana Jones film. Where
I'd probably say Raiders.
If you say any other one, they're like, ugh, no.
Personally, I'd say Raiders. I reckon it's got the best introduction, it's got the best character development. You've got decent character for the entire thing. I actually don't remember this place. That's interesting.
The ending's a bit weak in Raiders.
The ending's a little bit weak
because it's just like top, and then they just pack it. It's like, here you are, nice, literally nicely packaged up in a box, and then just stuck away. It's like
that's what most of them are, though. They are all of them are sort of like wrapped up in a neat little package and sent on their way.
Yeah.
So, I mean, hell, fucking the Deus Ex Machina that is the Holy Grail is the ultimate. Fucking, like, oh no, Daddy's dead. Splash! And it's like someone just fucking like.
It is the power of Christ. Well, he's alright then.
Someone treats Sean Connery as if he's he's like called someone's mum a whore at the end of a night and just fucking done him in the face with a bottle with like a glass of wine.
It is the sort of ex machina sort of thing, isn't it?
So it's the ultimate. It's like it's obviously you can see where they were going. You know what? I'm thinking about having this scene where Indy gets into a fridge and gets catapulted thousands upon thousands of miles away because of a nuclear blast, and they're like, yes, that's a great idea. That's, to me, that's what's going on there. There is still that same thought process that's like it's when it first started.
The thing is, especially the fourth one was
fuck right off.
It had so much potential for good story, and it just shat all over it.
I don't know why I just had this amazing image of you just stand there, just like looking at the fourth one in like an HMV, and it's going, "You were supposed to be the chosen one."
It's like you know, with the fact that the first one, Raiders and obviously the Last Crusade, they picked on like the Nazis, and so like right, you're in the 1950s now, you know, the height of the Cold War, communism, like, great, you've got some great stuff there to work with, you know, like Indy could go off and find like, you know, like lost treasures from the Second World War or something. No, in his go and find a fucking alien. John Hurt going
that's the worst part of that.
It's not even an alien.
It's not even the fact it's not even an alien. It's the idea that for the entire thing, it's like, I mean, I'm trying to think. From the first one, it's always Jesus, Ark of the Covenant. That's everything that's going on with this.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, they get to
Temple.
They do Temple, and it's like these are all ancient sort of Hindi type religions. It's all set up for the entire thing. Of all this sort of stuff, it's all going to be sort of like about that. Perfect. You go back to the other one, it's like, oh look, this one's all going to be about it's Christian stuff again.
It's the sort of,
but it's also about
it's the story of a good versus bad, isn't it? Effectively.
I'm not even thinking to that point. I'm thinking more along the simple lines of like everything sticks to the same story. It tells you what the issue is, and you continue. And it builds up until you go, it actually is real. It's not fake in some way. It's actually something that's there. Whereas with like Crystal Skull, it actually just goes, by the way, aliens end. Peace.
Yeah.
And then fucking
John Hurt.
and then Sheila Beef shows up and sort of goes, I'm gonna pick the hat. He's like, no, put that fucking hat down, you silly bitch.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
John Hurt's waving a stick around and then aliens done.
Yeah, exactly. That's all it's ever seemed to be for me. It's
what's it? Shit, I was gonna compare. That's what I didn't mind about the recent Lara Croft film. It wasn't great, but the fact that I like the way that they went down the line of mystery. Oh no, it's actually something else.
Yeah.
It's mystery rooted. It's mystery and myth wrapped up in actual world, and I can get on board with that. Unlike the original old, what's her tits? Angelina Jolie. Oh look, it's a giant walking stone skeleton. Like okay.
This is the thing. Is like with the original trilogy of Indiana Jones films, they really did sort of think we need to sort of plan this out a little bit. We need to make sure we know what's going on. Like we're gonna introduce the idea of what's gonna happen. We'll then move on to this, and we'll sort of like go, look, we're looking at this. They say they found it. They don't know if they found anything, but they found something. And it's like, oh look, the end of the film, it all pays off. Fucking, it is real. Oh, wonderful. And then it does that for all the other ones, and then Crystal Skull comes around and just goes, it's the Crystal Skull. And then they suddenly, right at the very end, it goes, aliens. And you're like, well, where the fuck did aliens come from? Where was it? When
I could tell you,
I've forgotten when in my history classes when they suddenly went, the Crystal Skull is for aliens. No. I remember the Ark of the Covenant. I remember all that sort of shit.
I know exactly where Crystal Skulls came from. It's from the same bloke that directed it.
Oh yeah.
George, leave it alone. Stop.
Stop. But Crystal Skulls is what I put my dick in every night.
Yeah.
That's the worst part of it.
It's the same thing. As soon as you see directed by George Lucas, you're like, well, fuck.
Yeah.
We're all in trouble here, and
Christ. It's like, you're like, hang on a second. When did he direct this? Was this prior to the 90s? And it's like, yes, it was. Good. Let's do this.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh no, it's not. It's after. Oh no.
What's gonna be? Oh.
Yeah. We get a nice bit of slapstick going on here.
Oh, do we?
Yep.
Nice.
There. No one's silly enough to get caught by that trap.
Well done.
Haha.
Yeah, the Kindle of the Crystal Skull. Mind you, Sly Stallone's doing another Rambo, isn't he?
Yeah. But the Rambos have gone different. They've just gone menacing, because he's sort of sat there and was like, I need to do something new with this film. And then so they've gone. It's like,
new?
What do you want to do with this film, Sly? And he goes, I want to make it a bit more gritty. I want to make it a bit more real for like the true sort of like fans of this sort of stuff. And they go, oh, okay. Like what do you want to do? And he goes, I want to turn someone's body into paste. And they've gone, wait, what? And he's just gone, yeah. I want to just like eviscerate someone with an LMG. They're like, no, that's what?
Sly, you can't do that.
And he's just like,
maybe.
And he's just like, they're like, it's like, to be honest, he could have actually said he just wants a remake of a 1950s Frank Sinatra film, but because he's just like, they're like, you want to turn someone into mulch with an LMG? All right, fine, I guess.
No, I can tell you what he did. Is he sat down and Hot Shots Part 2 of the killing thing and goes, I want to turn that into a real film. That's all he did. Although, to be fair, we mock, but actually, it's the best film out of the lot. Because let's face it, the other Rambos are not good films. The third one might get a bit of a pass, except for the bit at the end that makes me giggle all the time. Because it's like, and good luck to the brave freedom fighters of Afghanistan fighting against repression. It's like, that's the Taliban. That comes back to bite you in the arse, doesn't it? Well done. It's like, oh, that's awkward on a level that you don't really know about, is it? But yeah, actually, it's the best one.
Yeah,
what are you going to do in this one, Sly? I'm just going to strap a nuclear bomb to my head and go around
nutting
people.
Yeah.
Have I done? Where can I go now? What horrible place can I go now and commit even more atrocities with more weapons? Because he just fashioned a machete, didn't he? He got a bit of metal, went like kind of grinded it back a bit. Right, I've got a machete now. Oh, fantastic. What's he gonna do now? Is he gonna go the full Jason Bourne, weaponize it like a fucking newspaper? Yeah,
just
sharpen a newspaper.
Yeah, that'd be my version. I want to see him like weaponize a paper towel. He's just like, come on then, let's do this. He's just like, HotDoggin.
Actually, we all know that he's not the man of that. The other person's like, it's either John Wick or fucking Jason Bourne. I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
just put them in like a W.H. Smiths. Off you pop, lads.
Yeah. John Wick ends up taking someone down using only
a lottery ticket.
Yeah, using a lottery ticket and a big pen. It's just, like, Jesus Christ, how'd that happen? It's like, I don't even know. He wasn't even in the. That's what it would end up being most likely, is the fact that John Wick will take someone down using the a lottery ticket and the pen that's attached to the old counters that they used to have. Just garrot someone using the chain.
Jason Bourne manages to kill someone with like one of those little travel sets of Connect 4 or something. Gets the thing and just
he somehow manages to fucking
launch them at velocity.
Throw one of those just like the Death Star. Just slits them in the throat. Like,
We're coming up with some great ideas to like Hollywood. Call us. 5 people watching, guys. Don't be shy.
I don't think Hollywood would call us. They more than likely someone is most likely on the phone already to an insane asylum. They're like, what the fuck are these two lunatics talking about?
The answer: many things. Many.
It's like you can just store shite tons of magic.
Number 1. Use the toilet, Jean-Luc. Number 1. Okay, here we go.
Number 1.
Oh. Fire phone. Aye. If I can't giggle up myself, who can I giggle?
Everyone else.
Yeah, yeah. I did go around today. My work day today was absolutely. It was literally me going. I walked in, did my ordering, and then just walked around. Just like I was like doing this sort of like Dong Huang things, like morning, good morning, hello, just shaking hands.
Just rocking around as the Don from the cartel, just strolling around.
Yeah, just making sure everything's okay.
Buying some oranges.
Yeah,
that
was it.
Thank you.
And then just cutting them up and putting them in my teeth. Like, oh God. Let me be your fantasy.
Oh dear.
Oh, sorry. What have we got this week? We've got Knock Tonight on Wednesday. More Resident Evil on Thursday. We need to get rid of it. We need to get through that. Yeah. We've been dragging our feet about that one.
That's because we keep getting sort of sidetracked on different days, don't we?
We do, to be fair. And also I'm going to do more 2 Point Hospital on Friday. Because I need my fix. I'm up to the level now where we're in the training hospital.
I don't know where Anna is. Anna might be near the end, I think.
That took a major, like, hard turn.
Yeah, she's been, like, looking up YouTube videos about how to play it better and stuff like that because she keeps getting to the point where she's like in debt and she's just not improving, and it's like, well,
really?
how the fuck am I supposed to get better? And it's
I'm getting. There was a time yesterday where I was in debt for quite a bit, and then I just dug myself out of it. Like, right, okay, I'm getting better now.
Now, from what she was saying, it's like it hits a point where it's just like, oh no, you don't improve. You just have to fucking like grit your teeth and either just do something horrible. It's like it's trying to like.
That's
I think it's like the idea of like it's like you have to make sure that every single staff member is happy, and also making plenty of money. And you're like, well, that's not possible in like how she's playing. And it's like you're having to deal with earthquakes, fires, and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, no, I've done that. The one I got to yesterday is that you have to start a hospital with no trained doctors. You have to train them all up. It's like, well, that's hard because you've got no trained doctors, therefore you've got no one diagnosing people, therefore you've got no money coming in. So you had to like grind your way through, and then eventually get all your doctors trained so they can start diagnosing people and then start treating people, and then slowly but surely get more and more doctors trained and all that sort of thing. It was a bit of a hassle to begin with, but after a while I'm now fairly up to spec and all that sort of thing. 5 people watching, guys, don't be shy, please come and say hello. Or not. Lurk if you really want. We haven't got a problem with lurkers. We just like to know what people are up to.
We'll have to talk to the other people, because otherwise it's just us two talking to each other.
We have to talk to each other.
At which point
If you've been
start
watching
hearing-
over
yeah.
the past 10 minutes, you know shit goes
Yeah, exactly.
weird. We've already come up with several good film ideas tonight that will not be accepted by Hollywood. But, you know.
You never know.
Or if they are, I'm going to see it in the cinema like,
we need to start getting involved with the people who do Sharknado and stuff, because they
there's
make
no
a
more
shit ton-
Sharknadoes now.
They
is there?
no, the person who makes those made a shit ton of money from
I
it.
did, yeah. So what can we do then? I mean, I'm all for doing a sequel to Snakes on the Plane.
Alright.
Yeah, and just call it Crabs on a Boat. Just get Sam Jackson going, I'm motherfucking crabs off this motherfucking... And you
Right.
could just have mutant crabs that come
No,
aboard.
no, what I'd want from that, if anything, is the idea that Sam Jackson's there to begin with. But he is just a cameo.
Oh,
in
right,
the,
okay.
in the film. So he just, instead of like the idea of him going, I'm sick of this, he just sees that and just instead of like giving it, he just goes, motherfucker, hell no, and just jumps off the boat and just fucks off. He's like, nah, I'm done.
Fair enough.
And then you have like some new person.
On last level 2.2. Whoop whoop. Well, there we are. We were just talking about that. We were just talking about that. What, Anna? Anna, I need to text you about what we're doing Saturday, if we're doing anything at all.
Yeah.
We need to discuss. We need to talk.
I need to
talk-
talk to you as well about Thursday. Remind me when I get home.
Which is about Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay. So him Thursday, me Saturday. That sounds really dodgy.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase that. Whatever you do on Thursday is up to you two. You're two consenting adults. Although, by the look of that traffic cone, I don't think you'll get all the way in. See,
Thursday, yes.
Thursday.
Yes, I forgot to speak to you about it earlier. I need to ask you for a favour.
Yeah.
I say a favour. It kind of helps you out as well, slightly. But
Wow, 2 traffic cones.
yeah. Parking in rear.
Health and safety notice.
Slippery one.
Actually, don't you need like a license to do that these days? Right. Oh, that stupid advert. Something. The Halifax advert that takes the piss, not takes the piss, but uses the Wizard of Oz fidget. He goes, "Hello."
Oh yeah.
Oh, just see the wizard. And it's stuck in my brain. It's on the radio as well, of all things. It's like, oh god. Still, it's better than Gary from Autoglass. Hello, I'm Gary from Autoglass. Oh, you Gary.
Well, anytime I think of, even it shows how much over the years I've heard radio stations just for the hell of it, because all I can hear in my head is called Chelmsford 22688, and it never will leave my brain. It never will.
That
and I
advert
wish
has
it did.
got to be 20 years old.
I know.
Fucking day.
And it continues to haunt me.
Yeah, I know. Oh. For those of you not watching, where we live in Essex, there is a what there
It's either that or call them up and you'll see when you pay for your back, you get your back
done
no,
free.
pay for your front, you get your back done free.
That's not a sexual thing.
Oh.
There is a Windows firm that have been advertising the same advert on the radio for must be 20 years now, and everyone knows, like John's just said, if you pay for your front, you get your back done free. Chelmsford 22688.
Yeah.
Everyone's just like, everyone hears that advert, they're like twitch nervously, like, oh, fucking advert. So I don't know how long they've been paying for it, but at the same time, it's a very clever marketing thing because we all fucking remember it.
Yeah, and I'll never fucking forget it.
Yeah.
I wish I could.
Everyone always moans at adverts, but at the same time, you always remember, like, everyone always remembers a gorilla playing fucking Phil Collins. Although I do quite like that advert, to be fair.
I don't remember that well.
What?
I don't remember it that much.
What was it advertising?
I know it was advertising Cadbury's
There we
chocolate.
are, see?
But it's not one of those things that I sit there and it will just instantly be in my memory.
I think that's got to be one of the most famous adverts of all time.
Really?
Well, it was at they paid £1 million for it to be on at the Super Bowl.
Did they?
Yeah, the year it was released. Which is obviously, well, I think the going rate for an advert at the Super Bowl now is something to like $3 million for a 30-second advert.
Christ.
So you're basically paying $1 million for 10 seconds, because it's obviously one of the most watched things in the world. Well, in America, not so much in the world, but and yeah, it's just a good. They pay a lot for advertising. I'm sure it is. See, you learn something.
Killing 2 pigs with 1 stone.
Killing pigs. Nice.
That's what you just said. Killing 2 pigs with 1 stone.
Yeah, Anna, you need to tell me what we're doing Saturday. If we are doing anything at all. I'll need to like get things out, get things ready, and cut limes.
Cut limes.
Yeah.
My lime's telling me no. But my body's telling me yes.
Is this the stairs to the great above?
Looks like, doesn't
Is
it?
old St. Peter going to be at the top there? Like, no, not coming in.
I'm literally just doing
We're
it to
full.
like, sort of level up and stuff like that.
We're
So
full.
we need a bit of health and items. I don't want to kill. I want you dead. You don't need to be here. Right, Kiros.
Kiros.
Get
Shotgun time.
the dash.
Ow.
Ouch, could be. No.
No. Die, you fuck. Bum, bum, bum. Chuck that grabbing spear in. And you missed.
To be honest, he is blinded. He can't eat.
Oh.
So it is a bit more difficult. I could really have healed him, but I don't want to.
I don't know if you're blind, are you?
No, he's not blind.
Is he? Oh, yes, yeah.
See the weird glow,
The black is
the
dead.
continually growing afro.
Da, da, da. That is one big old thing. If you did throw that at you and you landed,
Yeah.
you know about it, wouldn't you?
You'd certainly be
Well.
aware of what's happened to you.
I've been kebabbed.
Ah, delightful.
I've been certainly camboozled.
Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
That one.
It's okay. We're dropping your frames, are we? No. Delightful. Check everything's okay on Discord. Is it more?
Find hidden save and draw points. Good stuff.
Dun, 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 da, da, da.
That's what I wanted.
What's that? Oh,
Some of these.
the Liberace Spider of Death, eh?
And it has something that you don't have, so I'm intrigued as to what that is.
What was it giving a face humping? Like,
Spell. Ooh. I want. I wonder if the spell's good or not. For any stuff. You just continue to steal as much of it as I possibly
Steal.
This is where you get steel pipes. You don't get steel pipes for a long time in this game.
Really?
Yeah. It's steel pipes are only really used for crafting new items.
Right.
Oh, have you seen that? Have you seen that?
No.
You need to finish watching that. Okay. Bedtime.
Okay. Okay. Oh, 9 gag. You've got some good stuff. Cool, there we go. Right, all done. You after stats or what? No. Junction Wobber. Slightly funk one. Yeah. Give it a funk. Oh, itchy bird. And it's done.
I think it actually can be pretty decent for Spirit.
I'm actually wondering, should I have it trim with my beard or just leave it? Go the full winter beard.
Go full winter beard. Always.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it keeps getting itchy.
You need to get yourself some beard oil.
And then things start growing in it as well.
Get some beard oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems very poncy. What about some just engine oil? Just like.
No, you need to get some nice beard oil. I don't. I've never used any.
No, neither have I. Mike does.
But just get some beard oil.
I'll ask Mike.
Gives you a nice bit of sort of freshness in the face. It helps moisturise and stuff like that as well. So you shouldn't get as many spots and stuff like that. And it won't itch as much.
Yeah, I got one last week. You know, I didn't know it was there until I just went like that and went ah. And I looked and it was just like ah.
Yeah. No, the reason why I don't shave as much as I probably should is the idea I always get a spot in pretty much the exact same place. It's always sort of here.
Yeah.
And it's not like a small spot, it's a fucking one that's like that. It's about half the size of my face.
Oh god.
So I just sit there and I'm like, right, I won't be shaving. So if you ever see me when I haven't shaved it and I've got like it looks bad, it's because I'm like, once the spot goes, I'll shave it. And then when I get past the spot, when the spot goes, I forget to shave it, and then it goes back again.
You're not one of these people.
Comes back.
You're not one of these people that attacks it then.
No.
No.
And then again, saying that, I do, like, I end up like popping the spot and all manner of stuff just sitting there on the side of my face. Where if you see me sitting there like this, I end up finding them and like.
Yeah, I literally did that last week. I did that and I went like that and I thought, ow, and I went. It was literally like, ow.
Oh, God, no.
I was like, what the fuck's... First of all, I thought I'd got something in my beard at work or something. I thought I'd like spilt something. I was like... And then I thought, no, that's blood. I was like, oh, God. Oh, that's gnarly. Problems of being grown-ups, kids.
Yep.
Beards.
I agree. Wish someone could also be a grown-up for me.
Yeah, just do things like wow. That's why I want to win the lottery, so they can. I need to do shopping. Can you go and do shopping? Can you go over to there and just pass me that? I'm probably going to do my own shopping still, because I do what I normally do with shopping. Like, I need to go and get bread and come back with something else. Like, look what I've got! What, magic beans? They look like broad beans to me.
I am totally different to you.
What? Yeah.
I go shopping and I will only return with the thing I need.
Nah, you see, I'm one of these ones that procrastinates too easy.
Yeah.
You're talking to the man that literally went into Tesco's to get a bottle of vegetable oil and came out with that television.
You're
because why not?
You're talking to a person who, when I go shopping on my own, I'm in there. Like, I go out do the full food shop that me and Anna would do.
Yeah.
And when me and Anna do it, it takes us about an hour and 45 minutes, around about 2 hours, maybe a bit longer than that. When I do it on my own, it takes me half an hour, and it's about 20 quid cheaper.
Yeah, just eat it, go.
Literally, I just bomb in. I'm like, right, bang, 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 done. I'm out the door again. It's like literally, I'm throwing the card back at people. Going, give me the fucking
club card points. Fuck off.
Yeah. It's like someone sits there and does the full conversation. It gets to the point where I want them to try and like remove the little barrier type thing when they sort of push it down.
Yeah.
So I can just sit there, just basically as they pass it down, just push it back into the trolley, just like, done, and just move on. Not have to put it back into bags. I'll do that later. Just attach the trolley to the back of my car and just keep trying, and I'll do it when I get home.
Just have the car running outside, just
Yeah.
like hook it up and just drive off like la 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 la. I know, so you should get like a van like my dad's got then, because he's got a ramp, you just wheel it in, shut the thing and just off you go. Like, you get home, just wheel it straight back out again. Like, la 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 la.
Tempting, actually.
Tempting.
That's one thing. Is like,
That's a good little van, actually.
This is me we're talking about here. The person who sits there and and you've commented on it. AJ's commented on it. Everyone's commented on it. The fact that I bought myself a sewing kit that I will never use. I've bought myself.
What?
I have a sewing kit. It like
This is news to me.
No, because I had it when we went to Centre Parks.
Did you?
Yeah, I've got a sewing kit. I've got all manner of random shit in my sort of like travel bag type stuff, because I think I might need it. Anna has had to stop me from buying random shit over the years because I sit there and go, but I might need it. Anna stopped me for about 3 years from buying a hammer because there was nothing I needed it for.
A hammer, you never know what hammer you need.
Until I moved out, when we needed a hammer at that point, because, well, we've got to do our own DIY. I'm not borrowing someone else's fucking hammer off, like, go around someone else, can I borrow your hammer, please? So we needed to do that. So I had to go. So I actually ended up having to go out and get one.
See, never deny a man his tools. That's why I've got a toolbox.
I want to get a toolbox because I don't have enough tools to need it to warrant.
See, this is why I got a toolbox, because when Maplings went bust and they were flogging things for like 80% off, I just went la 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 la. That'd be about £5, sir. Thank you very much. I've got about 10 electrical, like a whole electrical set and all that sort of shit. I like fuck all.
I actually have at home a full PC fixing kit, like the kit. So he's got all the anti-static wrist straps. Wow. It's got like a specific screwdriver for that. It's got all the sort of it's got like keys, all manner of different stuff for it, including a small set of tweezers to pick out little things like that. I have that. I don't have a computer that I can fix or do anything with. The best I've got is my laptop, and I know what happens when you try and fix a laptop. Yeah. It all falls apart. Yeah, because it's all one thing.
All goes Pete Tong with a laptop.
It's all one thing. It's fucking ridiculous.
The computers are very. And everyone says, "Wow, you built your computer. That's amazing." It's like it's not hard.
Yeah.
A muppet like me can do it, and I can certainly, I built all my computers. It's like, wow, it's really hard. It's not. You plug one thing into this thing, you plug this thing into another thing, and that's it. In fact, than anything, they're getting easier now, because, when I first built my first one, it's like, you have to get the sink paste and, sink it and then put the... Now, most of the fucking heat sinks come with the paste already on it, so you just go, on top of the fucking process, and I'm done with it. That's what that one was. I was like, I need some sink paste. He's like, no, you don't. It's already come. Got it. Come on. You
just talking about this shit makes my hand hurt.
Just peel it off and plonk it on the process. I was like, oh, okay. It's as simple as that, is it?
Oh, we're gonna do some fun.
Okay. Why does it make a hand hurt?
Because I remember what happened when I did. Oh, by the way, just so we're aware. This is some of the shit you get to deal with. This is why these guys are much cooler.
Granada!
Ah!
Fucking hell. Get some! Get some! Get some! Oh.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, he's not dead. Oh, no, he's dead.
No.
He's freaking out. Oh, he's gone the full.
This could actually kill.
Oh.
Cam. Cam.
It's gone full techno.
I still don't. I can kind of remember what Kiros's one. I remember what Laguna's one is. Ward's one is the one I don't really remember. I feel as though I should remember, but I do not remember it at all.
He's dead, Jim.
He's dead, Jim.
Ba la ba 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 ba.
Oh, we need to get some fucking what are they called? Do that.
20 potions. Silence power. This is the sound. Shit.
You're right, though, eh?
Yeah. That was fun. Whatever that was. Itchy. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'll go and speak to Michael about some beard oil or whatever it is.
I keep thinking about getting some, but I end up not bothering. But I do think about getting it.
Does Anna not mind your beard?
She doesn't. She likes me with a beard.
Does she?
Yeah, I don't entirely like my beard because I feel like and people have made the joke about it before, that my beard just looks like I've shaved my pubes and stuck it to my face.
No.
To me, it does.
It looks a bit spotty here.
Yeah, it's always been spotty, sort of there and there. It's on either side.
Although I don't know, no one can see it on here. I finally managed to master growing that bit there. I've always never been able to do that, but now it has. It's found like, aha, I can now have the full like Bronson if I want to.
So, you know, mine, I've always not been able to grow sort of those sort of bit like there, here, and mine, much like everything else on my body,
It's
the hair
is made of death.
Is sparse. It's like, in my chest, it's like one side is hairier than the other, and it's fucking irritating. I hate my body. It's been a prick to me all my life.
Yeah, I'd say mine's given up the ghost mode. I hate my body, and mine's given up the ghost to me just for the shits and giggles.
To be honest, mine, even to the point where I actually at one point had a massive complex about my body by the idea that I didn't feel like I was that fat, but I still had quite big man boobs. So for some reason in my head I thought that I was like some sort of transgender. I genuinely thought that for a good few years of my life. Because I genuinely thought that there was something just not right with me.
You self-identify again.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know what was going on. I'll be honest about it.
Oh dear.
My life, man. This is the sort of shit that's gone through my head over the years. I don't know what's going on with me.
No, can't say I don't know what's going on with you either. You're a lost soul in a sea of
Asshole.
Sea of tranquility.
Yeah, I'm a mess. My brain has been a mess since I was a kid.
I'm not much better, mate, to be honest. Of the past 5 years, I was just
the amount of things that I thought was wrong with me. I'm a hypochondriac and I'm also a complete lunatic. So it doesn't.
You see, I'm not a hypochondriac. I'm also. I have to say, I'm one of these people at the moment. I really am one of these people. And my mum will testify to this. She said I'm one of these people. If I've got something wrong with me, I will not make other people, not rely on other people. Yeah. That's one thing my mum doesn't like about me. I'm going to watch this. What my mum doesn't like about my dad. When my dad's not very well, he always relies on my mum.
Oh, really?
For example, when he had to have all these water injections, he never did a single one himself. My mum had to do it for him. Whereas when I had this done, and I was helping my mum unload the shopping, she's like, really shouldn't be doing that. I was like, no, fuck off. I was like, I'm going to try and get as much as I can. It's like my hands going, whoa, 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 whoa. It's like,
the usual
no, stop.
The usual thing is like, I'll carry all these with one hand if I have to.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, one-handed lifting the shopping. She's like, no, stop. I was like, no, never, never. And then I was like changing me bandage one day. I was like, do you want a hand? No, thank you. Or like whenever I have my injections and all that sort of thing. The only time I ever want to rely on my mum for any injections if I'm unconscious from a hypo and she has to do the full Pulp Fiction thing on me, and only then I'll feel a bit guilty for her because I might have to. I'll probably shoot up and be sick all over her.
She's sitting there. It's like she's sat there going, you just got to apologise to her beforehand. She's like, I'm sorry about what's going to happen. What do you mean? just ralphing everywhere.
I still apologise to Mel every day, every time I see her. It's become a bit of a walking thing now. Sorry, by the way. She's like, what? For being sick in front of you. She's like, that was like 5 years ago. I said, I don't care.
I don't care. It's still a thing.
It's still a thing. I was sick in front of you, and it was the only time in hospital I was sick. You walked around the corner, I went, that is not a reflection on you. I was very ill at the time. When do you like seeing people Ralph? I'm not bothered by sick. Some people like really go sick. It's like I think actually I've been desensitized and it's been because of AJ.
Really?
See, AJ's been sick so many times. It's like, you know what? It's like, oh, he's been sick again.
I became slight. I'm still not the best. I still can't handle it very well. But I've become more desensitized to people being sick because of a lad's holiday.
Yeah.
Where I got affectionately called Big Mama because of it. Because I spent the entire time looking after everyone.
Like rubbing backs. Like,
yeah, I was literally all over the fucking shop trying to make some people feel better, trying to do something else for another person. I was literally here, there, and everywhere trying to get stuff sorted.
You get wet towels and everything.
I was, mate, at one point, one of the guys that was there.
Was this the infamous Tenerife trip?
Yes.
Oh right.
Yes, it was.
You have described some things from that,
Yeah.
but even just from what I've heard from bits and bots, it was not pretty.
No, it weren't the best. It wasn't the best at moments. But when we were doing all that, it's like it was the idea that I felt rough as fuck as well, and I was not ready for for dealing with it. And we sat
And
there.
you still did it.
And no, the idea is like I was like, I'm not touching another drink today. Today you can fuck right off. I'm not touching any more alcohol. We can do one. And then everyone came back to the sort of our flat or whatever it was that we had. And within an hour, someone had brought back, like, just walked out of one of the bars or whatever, carrying a pint of vodka and Red Bull.
Oh.
And by the time they got home, it still was pretty much full. Bravo to them for actually managing to make it without, because they could barely stand up, let alone fucking do anything else. I don't know how the fuck they managed it.
Was it wrong?
No,
Oh.
he weren't there.
Oh.
But yeah.
Oh.
No, it wasn't him. It was Bungle's little brother.
Oh.
He was the
yeah,
worst
it
one.
doesn't surprise
He was the
me.
worst one because he ralphed in the bidet, and then
Oh.
as we continued for the entire evening to try and tell him, keep your hands like crossed in front of you, so you can rest your forehead on it, so that way you don't put your face in your sick. Within seconds, you could hear as he just fucking put his fucking head in it.
Wrong.
And it was just horrible.
No.
So we had to deal with that shit. And
Literally.
yeah, and at one point I was so fucked off with it. I walked back out into the front room that we had and saw that someone had brought this vodka and Red Bull back, and I drank it. Because in the fact that I was sitting there like going, I feel rough as fuck. I do not want to drink anything. I didn't
pint
drink
of it?
Yeah, I was like, I was like drinking it. I was just like that. And then all I heard as I was sitting there drinking fucking drink, going, I fucking love this. I literally, if they all fucked off right now, I'd be happy. And I sat there just drinking, and all I heard, still to this day makes me chuckle, is Martin just going, Big Mama, from the bathroom, and I was just like, oh, for fuck's sake, what are you pissing want? Just went in there, and he was like, yeah, what's up, man? He's like, because all you suddenly heard was just this clonk, and you're like, what the fuck was that? And it was Matt who just collapsed onto the, literally, and two people trying to lift him up. He was forcing himself back down to the floor, so we were trying to lift him up, and he was like, no, and it's like, no, because you smacked your fucking head on the wall, you silly bitch. Just trying to lift him up again. Oh, it was infuriating.
God. It doesn't sound like a holiday, it sounds more like Viet Cong
Yeah,
internment camp.
oh mate, it was. And this was just me being up on my own, having to look after them, because all three of them were like Ralphing and all manner of stuff. At one point, oh, you bastard! Wasted.
You saying this doesn't make me feel as bad as when you went to set the
No,
parts
not at
together.
all. It weren't bad at all.
Me
But,
getting up a bit late in the morning. You
That was a dream, and that didn't matter to me in the slightest.
I need Ralph everywhere, so that's good. I think I just gave you a quick like, right, Johnny, if I go thingy, you got to do this. Like,
Yeah.
okay, no
Yeah,
worries.
no problem. I can do that. It was one of those things.
Where's
where
he going?
He's just
Bye.
been turned upside down and thrown to the ground. Don't do it. And you dare fucking use.
And then AJ just going around like,
Yeah.
women. AJ, stop it.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna.
Sexual assaulting people.
I think I'm actually going to have to start treating him like a puppy, like rubbing his nose in pee or something. Like no, don't get a rolled up newspaper.
Yeah.
It's like, no,
Pretty much.
bad AJ, bad. We don't do that. Because he was quite being domesticated for a bit. He's kind of reverted into like a feral state. And
Yeah. And we was just like, on the fucking holiday, it was a fucking nightmare.
Tenerife is a bit of a ball breaker.
Well, it was the fact that
It was hot, so you probably weren't dealing well
I'm
with that.
still entertained more than anything else by the idea that I have a picture of a guy who, Bungle, you know,
Yeah.
he's about 6 foot.
Yeah, he's not a small guy.
He's a big fella.
Yeah.
And I've got a picture of him being held up by a woman who couldn't be more than about 4'6". And literally, he's like, this smile that you could only describe as drunken.
God.
At best, you could
Yeah.
describe it as drunken. At worst, you could describe it as
Oh no.
some sort of
Accident has occurred.
some person of a more mental disability situation who's found their first puppy. It's that level of sort of just like, and you're just like, okay.
Lenny has found the
Yeah,
rabbit.
exactly. It's
I want
that
to
level.
stroke
Of
the
sort
rabbit,
of,
George.
It's terrifying. And you just sit there and you're like, are you fucking kidding me? And it's the fact that I had to get him back. I'm in no condition, considering the fact that you know how, like, as much we've spoken about this before, how, like, if I couldn't chat up a woman if I tried.
No, if you had a gun to your head, you couldn't do
No.
it. Much like
I, on the
myself.
other hand, was at that night chatting to a load of women. I was offering drinks to people. I was like, "Hello, love, how you doing?" I was doing the full. I was doing the full shebang. It was my mate's birthday, so I was doing everything to try and get it, like, try and chat to him. I was chatting to these girls, and literally not a single person was like would have expected it from me. So I'm now having to carry this bastard back up the hill. It's just it's a 5-minute walk, and it took us half an hour.
Oh.
Because I had to just basically drag him, like hoist him on me up this hill, doing that. And I get a phone call from his little brother going, "Can you come back? Because Martin's not listening to me. He's being sick and he won't listen." And I'm just like, right, fine. So at that point, I was like,
Fine.
I get him back up the stairs, get him back to like the hotel room, get him sorted, get him laying in bed. I managed to. I hear while I'm trying to sort out the other two.
Yeah.
I hear him from inside inside our bedroom go, "Oh, fuck." So I have to run out of the bathroom. I went and grabbed some random pot that was in one of the kitchen cabinets. I run back, I hop over the bed and get it to him just before he throws up.
Wow.
And I was like, yes, and that's when I started drinking. Because I was like, I need it after this. You've driven me to
Did
drink.
you do the full Dukes boys and just give it a woo?
Yeah, I probably just hopped over the, like, literally, it wasn't a double bed, it was just a single bed. I managed to hop over the thing and was just like, right, what do I do now? So I managed to get it all sorted. I was just like, I need alcohol right now. I need a drink.
You'll never get that from me.
I know, and I never.
The only thing you might get from me is is the Pulp Fiction hypo.
Yeah.
And all you got to do is just put me in the recovery position and call an ambulance,
Yeah,
and that'll be
exactly.
fine.
I know how to deal with it. I know how to deal with that.
Deal with that.
I've done first aid. I know what I'm doing.
If you want to try the whole Pulp Fiction needle, you can go right ahead, but I wouldn't advise it.
It's me. I don't give a fuck. I'll do it.
You'd be like, nah.
Like,
In the heart, no. You got to stab it in his thing. In the heart, no. In his bum. In his heart, no, John.
it'd just be like that. It'd just be like, I'll do the 5-finger death punch, but with insulin. It's like, dig, bang! It's like, has it worked? No, John. It's not in the place it needs to be.
Yeah.
It's like, but I did it in the throat. So what do you want from me?
I would go the full Dr. Kelso. Why is it in his cheek?
Yeah.
I thought that's where it went. Yeah, but it's coming out the other cheek.
I want one day, just for my own amusement, I want to have the ability to say, when, like, if I ever have kids, for them to be talking to someone and just be like, then I have to go out and buy a birthday present for them and just be like, she's not my mother, damn it! I want that. I want to be able to have that line for any reason. I don't care why, but I want it.
Tanner ever wants to pop the question, and then not my mother, damn it!
She's not my mother, damn it! It will make me laugh because it just entertain me. And if I can manage to, I'm normally pretty decent at guiding conversations. So if I can manage to get myself the ability to guide it towards the safety dance, I'm singing because I'll just be like, what you doing? I'm just gonna go, just back away and leave the house.
Friends don't dance and everyone don't dance and no friends of mine. Oh, we miss R.I.P. Scrubs.
Oh, I love the original Scrubs. It's so good.
Well, I committed still I am That's still the best Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg.
Hey,
Snoop Dogg. Yeah.
Snoop Dogg residence.
Hey, Snoop Dogg attending. That's right, man.
I did love the idea that they had like 3 different tiers of like cars.
Yeah. Snoop Dogg intern, Snoop Dogg resident, Snoop Dogg attending.
I just love the idea that they had all that sort of stuff going on in the boat. They were like, right, okay, Dr. Mick Head, these tier 3.
Yeah.
You've got all these different people, and it's just like they've actually been thinking about this for years.
Funny program. I still like the Epiphany toilet myself. That was the one with Michael J. Fox in it as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was so proud that he could use the toilet.
There's only a lot of cameos in it because Brendan Fraser was in it for quite a few
Yeah.
episodes. Dick Van Dyke popped up once.
Dick
didn't
Van Dyke popped up once
he?
as a doctor.
As no Doctor Thingy is, but
It wasn't Dr. Thingy.
no.
It's a different doctor. Yeah, it's a different one.
Michael J. Fox.
Yep. Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell popped up once. Didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Engage.
scanning it. I'm trying to figure out how much help it's got. 900.
Fly Monster. I'm trying to think who else popped up in it.
Fox.
I don't know. Whatever it was a funny show.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, Colin Hay.
Oh, Ryan Reynolds.
Of course he does. Yeah.
Yeah,
He was the mate, wasn't he?
Yeah. Ryan Reynolds.
It's fascinating.
Back when Ryan Reynolds was not a name, he was just a thing. And then he's just effectively become like Hollywood royalty.
Yeah.
It is quite literally what he says is that the whole of Hollywood is lining up to suck my dick.
Yeah.
Should we call it here, mate? Quarter past. Or
Let me go save it then. I managed to get a card of what
That's
I
fine.
needed, so that was good. Next time we play this, I'll do some more grinding here.
Grinding.
Be nice to get at least 3 characters higher levels. Agreed, one of them's going to be the main character, the other 2 aren't used as much.
Yeah.
Always good to get a level up early.
Shoot her! Shoot her!
Got me thinking now. You got me thinking of different
People that are in. What was that? Courtney Cox was.
Courtney Cox, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Heather Graham.
Yes. She was one of them.
She's one of the other doctors, isn't she?
Yeah. Anyway, it was a good show. That was because the writer's strike, it kind of packed up, didn't it?
Yeah. Probably can go home now and just have a little Google, just see.
Just to get a thing.
Saving point.
Saving point.
We'll just have a little quick gander at some of the stuff that's going on. Right, 48, yeah.
Doctor
That's
Reed.
almost leveled up, good. That's almost done, sweet. That's got a little way to go.
Slatella. Shit hill. ACDC.
Yeah, shit hill. For that bastard.
Ow.
Ooh, that time.
It did tang, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you always do that.
I know.
So we are going to call it here, guys. So thank you all so much for watching. We're a little bit tired. We're not on form tonight. I will be back on Wednesday with more Not Tonight. Hopefully nearly finishing that, because it must be nearly done. On Thursday, me and John will be back with more Resident Evil.
Yes, we're killing zombie weird
people. Yeah,
goo things.
yeah. And on Friday, I'll probably do some more 2 Point Hospital. I can't wait for that. That's awesome. So, yeah. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching.
Peace! Have a good one, everybody.
Have a nice
Sleep
one.
well.
Sleep well.
Do whatever.
Bye-bye.